But let's look at some deck lists then. As I was mentioning, this is Lyrilusc with Small World. Really standard list, I guess. Outside of 3 Celestine. 3 Celestine isn't really like that was surprising to me, but it makes sense because you want to see as many birds as possible. Is this the deck to beat? Yeah, honestly, I think this is the strongest deck right now. I think how I originally put my tier list was PK's first, then Lyrilusc, then 10 Sword Soul. But the moment I found out about like Oath being really easy to set up in this deck, which as you can see, this is the main deck in Oath. Once I found out Oath was really easy to set up, I was like, oh damn, Lyrilusc is like literally the best deck then. Like nothing beats Lyrilusc pretty much apart from like Droll. I like Lancier's nice into it. But it's like Lancier's something that's beating PK as well. The deck feels almost unbeatable when they go first. Yeah, literally. And they're very good at going second. Because of Zeus. Zeus is a very good card once again, carrying. This guy, Avocado, he literally lost only 1 match in this entire tournament, by the way. Your hello luck Two-Face. Oath just allows the deck to ignore board breakers. Yeah, so you get UDF really early, which means that you're protected against hand traps pretty much. But then you also get Oath, which protects you from board breakers. Whereas like with PK, for example, you have to really choose one or the other. Like you can play around Nib or you can play around Droplets, but you can't really play around both unless you open Insane. Okay, next question. How do I learn this deck? Well, like many other people who are seeing much success with Tri-Brigade Lyrilusc, the easiest way and the best way to learn how to play this deck would be to purchase the Top Lunario spreadsheet for only 20 bucks. 20 bucks? For every Lyrilusc combo? Including shit like, oh, what if I open 1-for-1 on Cobalt? That's in the spreadsheet, because why not? Literally every combo, as well as how to play Parsec, how to play best around Nib, etc. Definitely worth the 20 bucks, not gonna lie. Let's say I don't have 20 bucks. Sir Amanon has like good videos on it. So this is like probably a good start either way. Oh yeah, this is a very nice list. I like this list. My only issue is like there's only 6 non-engine, which is like kind of rough. But it makes sense because he wanted to match it on Celestine. I wanted to play Small World. So like his deck is very consistent, especially with Small World. If you don't want to play Lyrilusc with Small World, just don't play a pot. Because like Prosperity is weird in the deck. And the size obviously is like weird. But anyways, yeah, this is like really solid Lyrilusc list. He's playing hand traps over board breakers. That's like something worth noting. But he is siding Droplets and he's siding Draw, as those like 2 very strong cards in this format. Next up we have the Marvel Avengers like Lego construction bots right here. Like this is a 400-piece set where you have to have 5 manuals to construct 1 ring of the Quinjet. And that's this deck list right here. Like it's like cool but not cool at the same time. I don't know how he did it. But check the screenshot on the right. No idea what I'm doing, hope it's right. Obviously it's weird. And it's playing literally 1, 2, 3, 7, 11 bricks. So like, oh, not good. 1/3 of your deck is a brick, not good. Fuck. 1/4 of your deck is a brick, which is slightly better than a third, I will admit. But I don't know, if 1/4 of your deck is like this brick turbo, then I don't know, I'm not a fan. Next up, skip. Fuck. Shit. We can't skip. Okay, this is INVOKED DPE. It's playing the DPE package in INVOKED Dogmatica. This guy's main deck in deck mode 1, also main deck in draw, because deck mode 1 is a strong floodgate right now, as it's strong into PK, it's strong into Lyrilusc, and it's strong into Sword Soul, both Tenny and Pure. Draw is very good into Lyrilusc, and depends on how Lyrilusc open. If they open, for example, with small world, then draw is very strong. For sometimes if Lyrilusc opens with a bird, they still end on DDL Samog through draw. But either way, draw does significantly hurt the Lyrilusc strategy. That I wasn't a fan of like the Dragoon Dogmatica decks, and this is basically the same thing. Here is another INVOKED Dogmatica DPE deck. Pretty similar, except this time he's side in the deck mode 1 instead of main decking it. He's main decking 1 copy of Mystic Mine. And only playing 1 Invocation, which this guy's playing 2 Invocation. So maybe he's just more confident he'll open Info. Like, if you're gonna open Invocation anyways, like, might as well only play 1. Next up is...
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Okay, I want to go back to the INVOKED list. Okay, so as you can see, Alistair is a very interesting card decision here. It's level 4, and it's a dark, and it's spellcaster, and those are very good things to have. You know, dark monsters have a lot of support, so do spellcasters originating, you know, dark spellcasters originating with Dark Magician. Weird how Dark Magician, you know, his name is like the type and attribute. Alright, and also he's level 4, which is like you can make rank 4s if you want. Like there's so many great rank 4s such as Baguska, Andrella, and oops, I skipped it. Here's top 8 Lyrilusc, top Labu. Pretty standard list. 1 Celestine, no small world. But Desires instead. Which... Desires with Celeste... Like, okay, Desires with 1 Celestine is, I don't want to say racist, but it's very brave. 1 DD Crow for the Recital Search if your hand's broken. Which I don't like DD Crow. Like, DD Crow just seems really bad. And, like, if your hand's broken enough that you can just search DD Crow because fuck it, why not? Then, like, I don't know, like, you're just winning that game anyways. Like, that DD Crow is not doing shit for you. Next is... Hang on, I need my binoculars for this one. Tenly Sword Soul. God, why is it so zoomed out? Yo, Pak topped his own tournament? Isn't that, like, illegal or some shit? Just kidding, it's Cam Neal. But, standard Tenny Sword Soul list, except, however, he's playing Small World. Not really much else to say on that, he's playing Small World. There's Protoss in his main deck, because people are main decking Board Breakers, and Protoss is an answer to Board Breakers. He's playing 3 copies of Festival. This is a card that like people on and off about that I've noticed. Like some people play like 2, some play 0, some play 3. This is the list playing 3. The argument against Festival is like it's only good if your hand's insane. But like if your hand's not that great, it's bad. And sometimes it's like really shit going second. Is like the stuff I've seen about Festival. Is Small World actually good? I think that card is alright. I think Small World is like good in the right decks. Like, I think Lyrilusc is a good deck for Small World. I think a lot of decks can't play Small World or like aren't optimal with Small World. But there are definitely decks where it's optimal to play Small World. And Lyrilusc is like probably one of those decks. I don't think Tenny Sword Soul is. But I guess it gives you more starters, so it's like, I don't know, not much to complain. Next up, Lyrilusc. Oh, talking of Small World, here's another list playing Small World, and... Fuck. Binatherium. You should buy your Dinatheriums now before they go up, smile. it's pretty similar to the first list, except only 2 Celestine. Yeah, all the bird races are all over the fucking place when it comes to Celestine. Having starters isn't a problem at all, so it kind of is. It's like a problem. Like, maybe not the biggest problem, but it's definitely a problem, I think. I mean, like, Sword Soul's basically just INVOKED, except you have to open 2 Alistair to play. But try Lyrilusc. Oh, this list is only playing 2 Nerf Owl, which I think is wrong. And 2 Celestine, but he's playing like 10 non-engine cards. Or 9 non-engine cards, because we're not really counting Coolbuy. Alongside Small World. Which I guess if you have like Small World, you don't really need like 3 Nerf Owl. So maybe this is correct. With the Celestine ratios, it's literally that some people play 1, some play 2, some play 3. So it's like kind of hard to tell like what's the correct ratio. But like for the rest of the birds, everyone always play like 3 Warbler, 3 Cobalt, 2 Bluebird, 3 Barrel. It's just the Celestine which is always just like, oh, let's juggle, let's just throw a dart at the wall. What's next? Pendulum. This is doing a sick play where you go Hulk, summon Wonder Magician, pop Scythe, and then you can go Scythe Wonder Magician to synchro into Baronet, which is sick. That's such a sick play. It's something that the OCG does, and now it's something that the TCG can do. I don't really have anything to say on Pendulum. I mean, it's just Pendulum. Here's Earth Machine. Not really much to say, so I won't say anything. Oh, it's playing King of the Sky Person. Look right here, that's King of the Sky Person. 3 copies. Wild. This card is like cool. There's not really many decks that can play it right now. Although, like, the decks that can play it right now aren't really that great. Talking of decks playing King of the Heavenly Person that aren't great, I think Earth Machine's one of them. Vlad will be interested in that. INVOKED topped? Oh my god, this is my favorite deck. This is playing Small World. Were the other INVOKED lists playing Small World? They were, right? Oh, they're on Prosp. Yeah, okay. Small World is interesting because any card combines with Small World to shit out an Alistair. Like how anyone who's looking for a deck that's easy to build just goes to the toilet and shits out Alistair. It's like the same thing. And I don't know really much to say. I've already spoken about INVOKED quite a bit, so we're gonna move on to try Melfi. And by trial Melfi, I mean try with 1 Melfi. If anything, this should be called Try Rescue, because there's more rescue monsters than there are Melfi monsters. But you know, that's just my opinion. This has been a deck for a while. It's not really much to say. Only 1 in Revolt is interesting, because Revolt is good. But yeah, okay, not much to say, Trial Melfi. This is like, if you want to play a bunch of hand traps, you probably play this deck. Should he DPE Malphys? I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. But yeah, that's like, either way, if you want to play a bunch of hand traps, you probably play this deck, this format. Oh my god! INVOKED! I love this deck! Yay! It's so amazing! Oh, look at the children cheering at how much they love this. Also, I didn't notice this one played Kaliga. Yeah, no one cares. He probably didn't even summon Kaliga. Oh, his side deck in Summon Event? Yeah, have you read fucking Winder? Okay, what's next? Phantom Knights. I'm an expert in this area of expertise. Main deck Lancia. Main deck Droll, because those are the best hand traps into Tri-Lyrilusc. Graph Seer. No Libic. That's a Celestial, yeah. 3 Kagamicha. No Junk Forward. Okay, no Junk Forward is interesting, but I guess like he wants to see Tour Guide Kagamicha as often as possible, or like Torn Scale Kagamicha as much as possible, I guess. 2 Tracker, 1 Wheelchair. Sure. 2 cloak, 1 gloves, 2 boots. I think 2 boots is interesting. I've seen some people play 2 boots, but I think like, I don't know. I'm used to 1 cloak, 3 boots. I think that's better. 1 stained greaves, 3 torn scale, 3 tour guide, you sure. 2 E-Teddy. So he's playing only 6 non-engine cards, but he gets to play 8 extenders in the 3 Kagamicha, 3 Psychics, and 2 E-Teddy. If you want to play 3rd BA, you play Baba. No, you side Baba. If you want to play 3rd BA in the main deck, you main Skarm. Because then Skarm can get you Tour Guide next turn. You definitely don't play Libic. Like, literally, Libic is just training wheels. You think it's better to main high impact hand traps or board breakers like Dark Rune or more slash droplets. With everyone main deck, like with all the combo decks you want board breakers for, maining answers to board breakers, and these decks bring good into hand traps. I would say just play the high impact hand traps and play a rogue deck. Honestly, that's my advice, to be honest. Play Dracos, okay? Draco shits on all of these. Like, all these decks that top, Dracos literally shit on them. Which, by the way, on my YouTube channel, I have a 2 Draco deck list, a deck profile that you could look at for inspiration on how to beat the meta. Just saying. But yeah, I think honestly just like play 2 Draco. Then you don't even need to like worry on like maining hand traps or board breakers because like you just don't care. Because you just break the board with engine. Okay, he's maining Nightmare in the Escher deck and siding Dagda. He's siding the Dagda and Scythe for when he's going first per side so he can beat board breakers. Honestly, I don't know if Scythe is even like, I don't know if you play Scythe at all. The only reason why I'm playing Scythe is because I want that piece of shit card banned. But like, if you're trying to be optimal with the deck, you probably don't play Scythe at all. Because like, if you get like Dark Forward, you have double Fogblade. Which is like, I don't know. Maybe that's probably not enough though. It's like rough. It's rough. Maybe you do play Scythe. If you play Scythe, you probably main it though, because people are main decking board breakers. It's like very hard to answer this meta though. Depends on the meta call, yeah. You play Scythe, you expect board breakers, you don't if you expect hand traps. Yeah. But if you're gonna play Scythe, you probably main deck it then, is what I think. Okay, let's move on to Dragon Link. Wow, it looks exactly like Dragon Link did last format. Has there literally been any changes? No. Literally the only change is that he's not playing Boar Sword, he's playing Xenophon over Boar Sword. But yeah, combo decks. Yeah, like, but like people playing Xenophon before, like Xenophon isn't new. Some people were just playing Xenophon before. But yeah, this isn't even playing the DPE stuff, this is just pure Dragon Link. Kind of based. And final list. This looks like it's so much fun to play against. Oh, he's playing White Destiny. That's kind of brave. I love that. This is the Everton and Brain of. This is just worse to Draco. Then okay, I'm a keeper buck 50. This is worse to Draco. Because Eldritch is like is a bad deck. Eldritch is a very bad deck. That deck like actually sucks. But yeah, I mean like sure. Literally every deck that's here is like what I would expect to be here. Except for fucking Earth Machine. This like the only deck I didn't really expect to do anything this format. Oh, and Orcus. But like both of those decks are just like, yeah, this is literally a one-time, one-hit wonder. Like this is not happening again, fucking Orcus stopping. But the Floodgate's good, yeah, you can play Floodgates in Draco. So